Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.
Hey, this thing on? We're live.
Hey, welcome to the show. We're live.
How goes it, bros?
It's going. How are you?
I'm well. Shout out to Randy in the chat, Al Bundy. What up, Cake? We got Cryptoholics and the Cat Oshi Syndicate. Wow, how goes it?
Katoshi Syndicate.
Meow. I'm with my co-host, as always, Nathan, and we have our guest today, the one and only Bitcoin vegan, Justin. How goes it?
How goes it, man? I'm good, man. Appreciate the opportunity for coming on the Bros, man.
I appreciate you rescheduling. We've had scheduling things like twice. I really do appreciate that, man. I haven't seen you since Miami, Shitcoin 2021. I hope I see you before the next Shitcoin. Are you going to be at NFT NYC or any upcoming events that you're looking forward to?
I plan on randomly going to Miami in life. I mean, I feel like if you don't have nowhere else to go, just Miami it out. I see they having the NFT experience in November down there. Yeah. I mean, not the NFT, but the crypto experience.
Yeah, Miami crypto experience. But I'll be there to give it an NFT experience.
But shit, if I get invited or if I hear about some things, man, I'll go out there. You know, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Have you been looking more into NFTs since Shitcoin?
I haven't. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be honest with you. I haven't. I've read up on them. I saw them doing I saw a few NFT. They said something dealing with. They had some on Bitcoin, but I haven't really gotten. I've also looked at crypto voxels. It's something playing in the mind. You know what I mean? It looks like something that. Hell, just throw something in and see what the hell you can do. I mean, I feel like they got a place. They have a future. You know, like everything else. Yeah. Shit starts out how it starts, and then so hell.
I think you could take a look into NFTs for the from bars to Bitcoin. Have some digital copies that aren't just on Amazon Books or whatever, or Kindle, you can have some NFTs.
Hey man, I'm willing. Hey, I'm down for it, man. I'm always down to do some stupid shit, man, or some dope shit. It don't really matter. If y'all follow me long enough, you see I've done them both.
True. I got the link in the chat for everybody who wants to go and check out the book here, From Bars to Bitcoin. But I kind of did want to jump in with this. What's up with this book? What inspired you to write From Bars to Bitcoin, and what is in this book?
Well, what inspired me, my friend since I was 11 years old, Bitcoin Zay. What was funny was when he wrote his book and he started getting that national press, I called him one day. I said, try and give him congratulations. And he didn't even say thank you. The first thing he said was, so when you gonna write your book? I said, well, damn, all right.
That's a good
friend. Yeah. And then I had this business coach. Everybody was just saying, man, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. And so I wrote the book to, number one, help people wake the hell up. Like, you got a lot of sleeping giants out here in the world, people who doubt themselves. They don't know where they're starting from. And it's like, yo, man, it doesn't really matter where the hell you start. Like, in the book, I talked about me and my mom losing our home in the housing market crash. And then one of my friends were murdered at high school. And we were there at a party. Going to college, dropping out of college, then going to prison for 3 years. And, in my opinion, during that whole trend, it's like, when I was in prison, I was like, man, hell, you got to turn something around because the next step is death. So and I wasn't a wild person, but I just made stupid ass decisions. And so, the book is to show people, like, number one, you don't have to be a billionaire to get into Bitcoin. You got to start where you are. Number one. Number two, I share my experiences throughout life so other people can, be like, damn, this guy went through this. I can probably, pull something out, because when you share your experiences in life, no matter what they are, they're gems for someone else, so just to help move the people along, man. That's all we can ever do.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I think a lot of people are inspired by your story. I know so many people that, at least where I grew up from, the Chicago area and stuff, there's so many people I grew up with that, they've wanted to do good things, but they have made a lot of bad choices, and they don't think that they really have anywhere to go from where they're at now. I think it's important, like you're doing, to tell people that it's never too late to kind of pursue a better future and a better life. And I applaud you and I salute you, first of all.
Thank you, man.
Was it hard to go through that stuff, like relive all those memories and kind of like
while writing the book?
Yeah,
hell yeah. Like, yeah. I didn't even think about that. You're the first person to ever ask that, but yeah, like, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I did do this shit. Or I did go through this. And I wouldn't even probably write for a few days. I'd just be like, damn, I left it alone. And so it was like, all right. But now, you're sharing this with the world. And so, you do I did run across some of them. Damn, I didn't even think about reliving the idea, reliving what happened until I started writing the book. So those moments definitely did happen. That was a great question. Damn.
Was there some stuff that hit the cutting room floor that you wrote, or were like in your mind that you haven't written yet that you were saving for a second book? Or
you said what again?
Is there something that kind of hit like the cutting room floor, right? Like some things that you wrote that kind of didn't make the cut for this book, or things that were in your mind, stories that you wanted to tell that you didn't get to write into this one, or didn't really fit in this book? Are you looking to write another story?
Yeah, I'm gonna write another one. And like the things in this book, really, like this book spans from like my senior year of high school, which is like 06, all the way up into 2020. So it's like 14 years within like 240 pages. Some of the things I shared in the book, I didn't really go too deep into, because I didn't want to stay there, because I could have stayed there and just, gone all the way in. But a lot of stuff I'm gonna save for another book. Like, I purposely wrote the book in 2020 in the middle of transitioning, because everybody usually writes a book when they made, when they sold their company for 8 figures, or they got the biggest trade or stock and they're trying to say how you did it. Nobody actually writes the book when they're still in the middle of whatever the hell it is, so people can actually see you know, what that real life was like, you know,
Damn,
and
that's
then
so
you blow
fucking
up.
true, yo. Nobody
Yeah.
really writes about the process. They always write after they've gone through it.
Yeah, like nobody write like, because that was in the process in like 2021. That was the best year of my probably life, definitely in business and in Bitcoin. You know, meet some of the people. Hell, I was in a 3-point shootout at Bitcoin 2021. I was on stage with Tone Vays at Shitcoin 2021. I mean,
That's amazing.
sales had gone back. You know, shit had started taking off. So it's like, you know, but you get to see those raw moments as to what it was before 2021, so people can actually see, like, damn, like this is, he knew what the hell he was doing. Like he had enough confidence and believed in himself that he threw out the book before he was even, you know, the success that
It's
everybody
like
usually
Babe
does. when they write a
Ruth
book.
pointing out, like, you know, I'm gonna hit a home run. Watch.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure that motivates you too, though, because you kind of put yourself out there now, right? And in a sense, like, kind of almost speaking it into existence, but also forcing it, you know, forcing yourself to, because you spoke it into existence.
Yeah, you got to push the issue, man. And because everybody, like, you know, with music artists, you get to see their whole progression. Like, everybody probably has that favorite artist they had who was, you know, you probably watched them when they were doing, like, you know, 1-person shows at clubs, or, you know, they were doing mixtapes.
I remember
like,
Meek Mill on the corner and then going home to see him on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You get to see that. No, you don't really get to see that people. You don't get to see that progression with folks in business and Bitcoin, especially. I mean, well, Bitcoin and crypto just got here, but people always try to hide that shit. You gotta let folks know that, you know, you can do it from wherever. You know, you can do it from wherever. But if you don't do it, then
I feel like I want to shake you and repeat a lot of that and be like, about NFTs. Like, just do it, bro. Just copy paste the pages as NFTs. They already exist.
All right, I'll do it.
Even on Rarible, you can have it as unlockable content. So you could have a PDF file locked behind the NFT, and I could buy the book as an NFT and then unlock the link and download the PDF.
Hey, yo, Ken, you got to show me how to do that shit, man.
Yes.
It's so simple. We got you.
It's so easy, even I can do it.
No, man, you put together shitcoin 2021, man.
My team put together shitcoin. I just put together the team.
They didn't have the idea before you were there, though.
Yeah, the idea
before
came
we were
from
sitting
the
next
team,
to that
though.
boat. There was no idea.
Dude, it was like me and Miggy, and like we stole a pool from a hotel. I don't know if people really know how shitcoin really came about, but like
it has an origin story.
I was at the Miami Crypto Experience, and we didn't have a working pool at the venue, so we realized we're in Miami. There's like 100 hotels. I bet one of them has a working pool. We called hotels. Your pool work. They were dumb enough to say yes, and then we went to their hotel. Not only did we go to another hotel that we had no right to be at pool, but we sold tickets to a pool party at that pool on Eventbrite, made money, and then bought drinks for everybody who showed up. And then we were like, dude, we could just do this on a much bigger scale. Who could stop us? And then we were like, yeah, Bitcoin 2021. I'm not going. Are you going? No, I'm not going. We should just do our own event. And that's how it kind of happened. So shout out to Miggy and all the bros on the team, Annalise.
You forget about your brooding, like an hour of like angry, like, man, they can't fucking keep people out of here. Like, what is happening?
Bitcoin 2021 tickets were insanely expensive. And on top of that, they were like basically uninviting people that were like shit coins to them. And that's why, that's really why shitcoin kind of came. And I think that was Thomas from Safe Moon. Yeah, that really brought that to my attention because they uninvited him. And I'm like, bro, like, that's like a weird flex, but okay. And then more people kept telling me they had problems. So yeah, shitcoin. But anyway, we're going to be doing that again. So something like, wait, what did I do? Oh, of course. I unplugged. Where did it go? I have no clue where that plug just like went, but it fell out. Nathan, take the show for a second. There we go. Mike's funny as hell. I feel like we should call this shitcoin number 2, because that just works. Yeah, it was too easy, man. It was too easy. We're like, wait, they're gonna bring thousands of people in town, and they're gonna be boring as fuck. Like, we could just throw a party, bro. It's gonna be so easy to steal all these people. Oh, they can't hear?
Walked all the way down Miami, smoking some weed, about to go. People say, "Where you headed?" Shitcoin 2021.
Yeah.
Walked in there. It was fun as hell though, man. And I actually, my time before in Miami, I had gone there. So this is the funny part about that venue. Before Bitcoin and Shitcoin 2021, I had gone to Miami in like April with some of my homeboys, right? And we had gone to that club because that's a club, regular nights. And so these guys I came with from North Carolina. I saw Jorge Cortez down there, and he was like, "Hey, Justin, what's up?" So we left that club, went to the crypto experience, hung out down there, came back, and my friends were like, "Yo, how the hell did you get back in?" I said, "Well, he knows the owner of the club, so I don't have to worry about it." But when they said where the event was, I said, "Damn, I was already here before." I got one of my friends left me there at 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm just sitting around in Wynwood looking for a damn taxi, and it never came, so he had to come back and get me. But yeah, man, I remember that venue real well. That shit was fun, man.
Yeah. It's funny. They were turning the venue into a club for that night after Shitcoin. So when we were packing up, they were setting up like an alien disco rave party type thing.
Awesome, actually. I remember we were questioning the lady setting up, and she's kind of like, "Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing." But
yeah,
like,
she looked at us like we were just getting done like a Scientology convention or something, dude.
They thought we weren't going to leave. They were actually kind of concerned that we were just going to stay there all night.
Or were you?
They were cute
I know
enough.
we're going to.
If they were just a little bit nicer, we probably would have went back for that rave.
Oh, okay.
They didn't know they had the party animals with them, man.
Facts. Hey, how goes it, everybody in the chat? Oh, I see Nathan's there in the chat. Crawler, how goes it? Miss Team Crypto, Blake, Divvy Daddy. Shout out to Divvy Daddy. So I wanted to jump on the current market situation right now. Seeing as we kind of brought this on ourselves, so to speak, as Bitcoiners go, but we wanted banks involved, we wanted institutional money, we wanted the capital to
No, not we.
Right. That I got to use the royal we though. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think.
even though it isn't you and me, it is we. We are one of
Yeah,
them
yeah.
that they were, and that's a we now. But yeah, anyway, Bitcoiners want it. Banks involved. They wanted institutional money coming in, and we now correlated the market so much so that in events where Bitcoin should be mooning the most, it's also now correlated to the stock market, the S&P 500. It's
Mhm.
how do we uncorrelate this thing, man? You know what I mean? Like, this is why
You just
Bitcoin
let it happen, man.
exists, right? Like, the market, what's happening in China right now
To
with
be honest,
Evergrande.
hey, look,
Oh, we
this
lost your
this this
internet.
this how you let it happen, man. Who mine?
Yeah, you started lagging out real bad. I can't really hear you. I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So in my opinion, this is how you let that happen, man. This is why I said, I think I was when I was on either Pomp show or somebody's. They said, how does Bitcoin like really become mainstream? So I told a story like when I was in prison, we had to use postage stamps as currency. So if your family couldn't send you money on your card, on the yard we had our own currency. So the stamps were 44 cents. In the real world, in prison, we had we set the price for 30 to 35 cents. So I knew nothing about that before coming to prison. Going to prison, it just made sense to do. Like, so you just go into things, right? So with this situation here, in my opinion, man, you only have like 50,000 real Bitcoiners in the world. Only. and beyond that, you have people with a lot of noise and a lot of voice that think they need institutional money when there's probably more free money out there in the world than institutional money.
Exactly.
So once they start noticing, so once the people with all the voice start noticing that you're setting up a burning house scenario, first of all, Bitcoin won't fit in that shit nowhere. That's why there's still this debate. Crypto won't fit in what you want, and it has to be a conscious awakening to see that. So, in my opinion, man, it just takes time for people to realize they're doing some shit that don't work. And people want that because they believe like, oh, we need institutions because that will bring more savvy investors, or we need more high level people. When actually, you just need more fucking people. Like, you don't really, it doesn't matter about how, and really the less amount of money the big people put in, the more is available for everyone else. Like, so the money will add up eventually, but it takes time for people to really realize, because a lot of people who are making these decisions and making these claims still don't know shit about Bitcoin. Like, it's kind of like how Roger Mayweather said about boxing. 80% of people, he said 80% of people don't know shit about boxing. 99% of people don't know shit about Bitcoin. So it's just how it goes when you have people who don't really know what they're dealing with. That's just how I see it. You always have people when you first come in who have a big voice that try to make noise, but then they don't realize the noise you're making doesn't make fucking sense, and the tech is telling you that. So
I think we have trouble living in the present.
Like price correlation has
it's all about the past or the future. Where we have trouble sitting here and observing, like, where are things really at? Despite all the FOMO and the FUD and all these things swirling around out here, like, where is it actually? Like, where's the center here?
Can Bitcoin still be the lifeboat with regulations kind of trying to put holes in the fucking deck of the ship?
I mean, listen, like we know at this level, you can try to do all the regulations you want, but at the end of the day, if you know the game, you know the game. Like, and that's for regulations for folks who need regulations. Like, when people ask me, like, so Justin, when they would ask me, like, so Justin, what did you do with Bitcoin? You came home. I said, man, I only had a checking account, a checking in Bitcoin, bro. I don't even have no other investment. You know what I mean? So when it gets down to it, the regulations, they sound good for the people who need regulations. That's the market. It's like marketing. The regulations talk is for the folks who need regulations for Bitcoin to make sense. For everybody else, it's just noise. You know what I mean? Like, it's just noise. I bet you, nobody at shitcoin talking about no regulations.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the certain people who talk about regulations. I don't sit in rooms on Clubhouse or on Twitter all day talking about regulations for some shit I know that can't be regulated.
Right. I mean, it could be, but it's just not easily. It's not going to be enforceable upon you and me. Maybe enforceable to the institution side of like crypto.
Mhm.
And on that note, I don't really care. Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
You
like people who
regulate
want
however you
IRAs and who the fuck wants an IRA in crypto?
want.
Like, come on, man. It's just, you just like when I hear shit like you really want an IRA for this shit?
Very volatile.
Like it's already that. Like, man, it's already IRA. What the fuck is the problem, man?
I think people don't want to sell their Bitcoin, right? They want to be able to take a loan out on it and get a house with it. And we need to institutionalize Bitcoin to start using their tools and toys. And I mean, I kind of see where they're coming from, but we've experimented enough in DeFi to see that, you know, banking 2.0 is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is DeFi, and we're going to be able to see it play out on a larger scale when Bitcoin gets a little bit smarter. But until then, we can wrap it up, throw it on Ethereum, and play around with it all day and do everything that, you know, the bankers want to do with Bitcoin and the regulated side of things. I personally, you know, like Celsius Network, you know, for something like that, you know, just but
Nice and safe and easy.
right.
I know I know some of them people got those products, man. And like in my opinion, sometimes it just deals with folks' level of like Nathan said, how much are you in the present? Because, you know, sometimes Bitcoin could be so new, right? But you wanna, oh, this is so new. Let me put it back in this old shit. And it's like, you know, so with what you're saying, man, Bitcoin provides that opportunity. I know a lot of other cryptos, you know, get that opportunity as well. And to me, bro, it's not even to me more so I focus on the fact of how are you gonna shift the culture. Like, you know, the things you do, the things I do, the thing Nathan does and other people, like we now have outlets of media, right? You got folks with millions of followers on social media platforms that can influence the minds better than, you know, our generation of people, millennials on down. This is the crowd of folks we talk to anyway, because like all the regulating folks, they're boomers and above. Like we're just gonna have to keep pushing y'all up out the way, man. But I always feel that the language fits for who the hell wants it. And so, like, we can sit here and talk about, you know, different products, Web 2.0, Web 3.0, you know, exponential tech. What is it? What is that gonna look like when you have everyone being their own bank, you know, whatever that is? I can take my own loan out on myself. I can just sell this shit. I can do whatever. It's to the point of like for me, I don't even, like when I came home from prison, I didn't have the money or the credit score to get into certain things. But shit, all I had was a few dollars to buy Bitcoin with. You know what I mean? So that's all that's how I look at Bitcoin. You know, that's how I look at crypto in general. It's going to be based off on what the said individual wants to do, and then has that opportunity, because everything else, once you have something like this, everything just starts going up. It's kind of like the internet. We started out with the phone and the phone jack in the wall. Now we got Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? With cell phones, we started out with the car phone. Now we over here on Zoom on the cell phone.
Yeah, so 5G, can't wait.
Everything just has to have that progression, because every generation hated the new innovation. When they went from stone, when they went from chiseling on stone to paper, they hated that shit. When we went from paper to computers, they hated that shit. Once the phone took out the alarm clock, took out the calculator, oh my God. But guess what? You just adapt to the shit. So make it sound cold. Some people just have to die for it to work.
I mean, is it hard to want to share it? Oh, sorry. It's hard to want to share this with those powers that be, considering that they've always restricted our access into their world.
Say it one more time.
Is it hard to want to share this information with those powers that be, those traditional banking people and all that, considering that they've always restricted our access to their world? Or is it empowering to be able to still provide that hand up and kind of take the high road?
I think it's more empowering. I mean, I remember one time I tried to talk to this banker. He was a legendary banker in Charlotte named Hugh McCall.
Okay.
That man ain't know nothing about Bitcoin. There wasn't no point in talking either. You know what I'm saying? He just like, well, you know, I'm here with it, there with it. And at first it seems like it's kind of cool to try to, you know, educate these people on these things. But at the end of the day, their mind is so warped that they can't understand why I don't pay extra money to get a hold of my own money. You know what I mean? Like, why would I not pay the bank and pay more taxes just to get half of the money I worked hard for? You know, I don't really care about inflation. I just want the money. So it's like, what can you do with someone like that? You know what I mean? Like, what can you really? There are more people growing up in the world right now that you can influence better than people who are just stuck in, you know, one mindset. So I mean, it would be empowering if they listened, but after a while, you don't really feel like talking to people who not gonna make moves on what you say, or who just gonna hear to debate you, and there's nothing to debate.
Or,
you know, there's nothing
or just repeat you a few years later when, you know, they were proven wrong by what you said. Like, I feel like every time I hear Mark Cuban talk good about Bitcoin or whatever, like, it's just like, damn, did this dude just tell me I was an idiot like 2 years ago?
Even like
and now he's telling people put 5% of their like portfolio into Bitcoin. I'm like, man, I told you to do that, Mark.
Yeah, a lot of our biggest public like crypto investors are people that were like very adamantly against this stuff.
Yeah, like JP Morgan.
Yeah.
Even like Warren Buffett still is kind of like, I don't really get it.
He'll die on that hill, bro. He told so many people. He told so many people not to buy Bitcoin that he lost them so much money that he has to die on that hill.
He's got to try to make it right, I guess.
And Buffett coin. That's what he's going to come out with.
$Buff.
Instead of Bitcoin, it will be Buff coin. And that'll be the next thing he'll tell all his suits to buy. I'm telling you, nobody's above it.
We pegged to the you know, Berkshire Hathaway stock price or something. And then
watch that shit tank immediately.
Decouple from this market at all.
What are your thoughts on like on the institutional side, or like, you know, that legacy system side of Bitcoin, where, you know, people are investing in Coinbase rather than buying Bitcoin, and a lot of the legacy investors are comparing it to buying a Tesla instead of buying Tesla stock. You know, like The
mindset of the people be so amazing to me. I'll be honest, I didn't have no financial literacy. I mean, I had some, but I didn't have deep financial literacy before Bitcoin, right? So everything I learned about legacy finance, I learned what it was not by learning what Bitcoin was. And so, like, when you really just sit down and look at it, like, they think that it's just like it's just what they're tied to. You know what I mean? Like, and there's no one. A lot of these people aren't taking the risk to actually buy Bitcoin for real. They'd be like, oh well, you know, I spent a couple of $100 and it didn't go to 10,000. Motherfucker, like, yeah, you only used $100. Like, that doesn't happen in the stock world either. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they first of all, they come with this mind of think I can get rich overnight in Bitcoin. It's like, man, if you could get rich overnight in Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure you're already fucking rich. You know what I mean? Like, you just are. If you want, I want to flip $2 million. Well, you probably already have 10 million somewhere else. You know what I mean? So you got those type of people who are just here to flip money, and their flip money attitude is like, hey, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get it out, and I'm gonna put it back in something safe like real estate. Like, what the fuck? You haven't seen this go from 0 cents to 60K, and you want to go back into real estate?
Yeah.
Like, so it's when it comes to like people want to invest in Coinbase, I think they or stuff like that, they do it because that's what they're used to reading. It seems acceptable by their peers. It seems acceptable by, you know, the institutional legacy public. Oh, well, like, granted, I'll give you your props. $10 million, you know, it's still 10 mil. All right, I'll give you that. But like with Nas, I was having this discussion the other day, like, you got your money. You're can't talk about the money you got, but you could have got more by just buying Bitcoin instead of, Bitcoin was here before Coinbase. Bitcoin is what made Coinbase a company.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you not buy what created the company? Brian would not have all this shit if it was not for Bitcoin. And he's not even a code developer. He ain't Satoshi. He didn't receive the white paper. Why not buy what he uses to build his company? It's just like when people try to buy you know, GBTC, all that other shit.
Yeah.
People are stuck in this mindset. People are stuck in this mindset of not wanting to be exposed to the volatility, but the volatility is a fucking myth. If you zoom out, how can you lose money on something that's gone from 0 to 60K? You can't.
Yeah.
if you really look at it, knowing 96% of your time in Bitcoin, you're in profit. 96%.
You know,
and even the folks that bought at
impatient
64.
people.
Yeah.
People who are impatient.
And they're investing
That's it.
on good days instead of bad days. Like what you want is when you wake up and you're like, oh God, it's down 5%. That's when you should make like dollar cost average decisions.
Man, I bet I buy $10 of Bitcoin every day.
That's the thing. I mean, if
Every
you just
day?
if you have like $100 a week to spend and you divide that up amongst just daily purchases, you're always going to end up getting the average. So like when it goes up, you're going to win.
That's a really interesting model, the $10 a day for a daily average. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's like an even number to keep track. Are you using that as like some kind of like algorithm in something as an example?
Nah, I put that shit on Cash App.
I did the same thing.
It's like, because I've been thinking like, man, you know, how much loose money do you spend every day? Like, you spend $5 on cigarillos, you buy, you know, this, that, you buy so much you use so much small money every day. I think I was reading the Latte Factor. It said like, hell, people swear they don't have money to invest, but you buy Starbucks every single day. You buy $5 to $7 Starbucks every day. That's $200, $210 times 12. What is that? You know, shit. I don't even feel like doing that. Man, about $2,400, somewhere around there. So think about what that looks like if you put that in Bitcoin or some other crypto. You by month 6 of the year, you probably already at where you would be if you had just continuously bought that shit every day. So it's just it was just a thought pattern.
But you don't hold anything else, you said, right? You don't diversify in the shitcoins at all?
Last
shitcoin I ever had was Steeming.
Can we commit you to buy some Ken?
Oh yeah, dude, that's right. I always forget, dude. I launched my own shitcoin.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey yo,
whale into Ken, bro.
That is the proper reaction to hearing this guy launched his own cryptocurrency.
I love it.
Hey, my man launched his own shitcoin.
You know too, though. Everybody should be launching a coin if they have something to offer, man. Like, it's just, why not? Be your own Satoshi. If Craig Wright is Satoshi, fuck it. I'm Satoshi. I want to be a Satoshi.
Hey, look, you know what I like about Ken? Ken does not give a flying fuck. Yo, this is what I do. This is who I am. Fuck it.
That's how you win these days.
I'm having way too much fun being myself to pretend to be somebody else.
We see it in the NFT market. The more rare something is, the more it's worth. So, I mean, if you can just be your original self, you're the most valuable version of yourself.
I'm gonna put the book on there.
Ken it's not that difficult, man, especially on Rarible. I will say Ethereum does make certain things easier. It's not cheaper by any means, but it is a lot more convenient. Wax, I know, who was that? Give me one sec.
Who put their book on it?
Yeah, why am
John Caffarelli.
Oh, yeah, John. He was the first person to make every page of his book into an NFT. So the whole book.
Yeah. Talking about John going parabolic.
Oh no.
My bad.
That's Justin Williams.
What is the fuck?
Yeah, it hasn't been in the space in like a year now. I can't remember what he was going by. But anyway, there are wax books and other books on other blockchains, and it's sort of, to me, I see it as like having it on, you know, similar bookstores like Amazon or whatever competitors there might be, if there are any competitors to Amazon's bookstore.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But yeah, didn't Amazon like buy them though?
I think so.
No, Amazon has physical bookstores now, man. Jeff Bezos is just flexing on the world, but he's building physical bookstores.
He's like,
building vending machines for grocery stores.
Yeah, I've seen them.
When you think about it, bro, there will be no human interaction no more.
Yo, a grocery store is just a vending machine that's big enough to walk around inside of.
I'm okay with the less human interaction in the commerce environment, where I feel like somebody is working for me in service for me. Like, I hate going to a restaurant and I need a refill and I have to ask the waiter to get me a refill. I'm like, I could have walked over there and got it myself. I saw what you did. It's right there. Just
This isn't rocket science, man.
right. So I just feel bad sometimes when I'm in like the commerce environment, and I feel like that could, why not have less human? I feel like people shouldn't.
I don't really like
work.
people cleaning up after me neither.
Right, same. I feel like make a robot for that shit. Because I don't want to clean up after
I clean up my
myself either.
table. I clean my stuff off the table. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, yeah, I do this. You don't really have to do all that shit, man.
Right.
No, I mean, so
I'm trying to make your job easier so you can get paid, man. Just fuck it. Let me do it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna tip you.
Yeah,
I feel like so. If Rarible can airdrop thousands of dollars to everybody, right? Why do we even need to work, man? Like, we can have these projects just manifest value and airdrop it to people. If Elon Musk decided to make Tesla shitcoin and airdropped it to everybody who signed up, I feel like this is why nobody wants to work at McDonald's for $15 an hour. They all got Rarible airdrops. They got their fucking shitcoin stimulus.
You got people touching money they've never seen, and it's like and really what you're saying, people might say, "Oh, that's crazy," but hell, what you think happened with all the damn stimulus checks? That shit was airdropped on fuckers. They airdropped about $3 trillion last year, out of damn nowhere. So it's you can't sit here and say it won't work. Where hell, they already doing it with the biggest shit coin on the market, U.S. dollar.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest trick they ever played on us was tricking us into feeling pride and working 9 to 5.
Essential. You're an essential worker. I essentially have my ass at home.
I'm essential. I'm essentially self-employed. Fuck that. I'm essential to my damn self.
Hell yeah. When the pandemic happened, man, I drove DoorDash probably for a whole month just to get easy Bitcoin. Because wasn't nobody doing nothing. Like, everybody was at home. I could stay in a 2-mile radius in an hour and a half, drive up $100 without using too much. I said, bro, it's too damn easy.
Yeah, that sounds like an MTV show, like something that would happen in like the 90s where it would be like stacking sats with
we don't
the
have
Bitcoin vegan.
No more, man.
And then it's like hustling ways, like how to hustle. Like MTV would definitely do a stacking sat show like that where it's like.
I wish we had the old MTV days, man. God damn. The old MTV days with the Bitcoin and crypto scene, bro. Like you said, I think that's where crypto and Bitcoin people can come back, like, because I do these like weird little reels on IG, and people like, man, it's like you have this alter ego. It's like, man, it's just like what Eddie Murphy did. Shit, he was everybody in the damn movie.
Yeah,
might as well. It's like, yeah, you got to bring back, like, those were the best days of entertainment ever.
Bro, I just checked my Rarible thing because you reminded me about the tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Rarible's awesome, man. Stimulus.
I'm very happy.
Dude, you know how much paint I got airdropped?
Totally forgot about
I gave away $10,000 in my Telegram because it was absolutely nothing to me because I got airdropped a shit ton of it.
Bro, there's a lot of Rarible tokens in there.
Yes, go give some away, bro. Carm is watching.
Are you gonna do that documentary you were talking about, Ken?
Which one?
The document. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, best in show kind of thing, dude. I want to so bad. Shitcoin was basically that.
We should, man. I really wish I had a video crew. That was like, damn. Next time we get down, I'm gonna have a whole video. I'm gonna have videographer. Just we gotta go here.
We had a video crew out there. We had Jeff Crane from the NFT movie. They basically made a movie out of it.
Who the hell recorded the debate? Because somebody put up the debate, and that whoever put up that debate, I'm like, bro, I can't hear nothing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who recorded. Like, somebody had dropped it. I forgot.
Well, that's why it was called shitcoin, not
I did say that. Like, what is a shitcoin? It was cool though. Hey, you know what? Fuck it, because that means like it added value to the moment. If you weren't there, then you weren't there. That's what I was trying to tell
people. And like, I really hate virtual events. Like, if there's a live event that I can be at, it should be live. It should just be that. Like, so that, I don't know. I'm kind of happy and sad in that way because a lot of people are upset that like their panels and stuff weren't like, recorded. But I'm also like, but that's also like, that's what makes it valuable. Like the memory.
Yeah. Like, because I mean, growing up, that's all you had. was the memory. Like how
Yeah.
Nathan said, yo, that shit was lit.
Yo,
Yo, were
people
you
don't
really, he said,
remember
were you really
shit
about to fight
anymore,
somebody?
man. People lost remembering things, and it started with like phone numbers, like forgetting your mom's phone number
yeah.
because your phone remembers it for you. Now you're starting to forget moments that you have lived in because your phone's remembering it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I've
And
read
you
those
are
studies, actually.
you are a combination of like your experiences in life. And if you don't remember your experiences, are you even yourself?
Hell nah. No. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I said, like, because I wanted to hear people, you know, hear me talk shit. But at the same time, it's like, hell, everybody who was there was there. You know what I mean? Like, and it was a cool moment just to really be like, yo, like, here we go. Shit. And hell, to be honest, I was only able to talk at Shitcoin 2021 that weekend. So shit, hey. Shout out to you
Some
guys.
with the curio cards, bro. Tendos. Yeah, man. Shout out to the curios. I see PFC Wells in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Matt Dees, thanks for tuning in. Matthias Luciana said human interaction will become a hipster thing. I can see handshaking be like, that's what hipster, you just handshake. Look at that hipster. They're hugging. Yeah.
Hey, listen, the
that.
human interaction is about to be so fucking expensive like it's supposed to be, though.
Shit.
Just think about it. When you got robots doing every goddamn thing, making tables and shit. If I make a handmade table, that's already $4,000, bro. Because I had to put my human work into it as opposed to my robot doing the shit.
So the Amish are going to be at the top of the next paradigm shift.
The meek shall inherit the earth, Ken.
Dude, the Amish have been holding out this whole damn time, not using Wi-Fi for these days like this. They're like, yeah, now we got a $10,000 picnic table. What?
Yeah, they're going, I told you.
No, but you're right, though. That proof of human, when I see an artist create art, like I was in New York City, and I saw this guy making this with spray paint and, like, trash. Like, I swear to God, he used trash and spray paint, and like this is what happens with a bunch of trash and spray paint. So, crazy. And this is his info, by the way. But I saw the proof of web. Like, I need to fucking buy that. Like, that. If I saw a machine do this, a printer print this out, what the fuck? They
sell that shit at Walgreens.
Yeah,
they sell them shit at Walgreens. But if you did it by hand, like I'm telling you, man, the human experience is about to become as valuable as it's supposed to be. Because now, you know, you've been getting dragged your whole fucking life. So why not drag the machine? And if I got to get involved, then I hope y'all got enough Satoshis or what the fuck ever to pay me to do it. Because that's just where you really, because everybody loves thinking, oh, well, they're going to take our jobs. They're like, nah, they can't really take much. And every time an industry is like thrown out the window, 3 new jobs or 3 new industries are built.
Oh, yeah.
So so you got, you know, they talk about, you know, Bitcoin taking out banks, but shit, you got old NFTs. Like, nothing ever goes away. People just have a fear of it. And, you know, they don't know how to change that perspective. It's like, yeah, all right, so robots can do everything. You better not ask me to do shit.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to do it. And if you do, it's going to cost some money. Because, hell, I'm sitting on Bitcoin or you sitting on crypto. Why the fuck do I have to get up when my robot can do it?
Yeah.
So you want me to do it? Do you have enough money for me to have to put that? Because I'm over here zenning and shit. I'm over here being a human, like enjoying human life. My robot is doing this shit. Y'all want me to do it? I hope you got the money.
See, we need to monetize creativity.
Yeah,
That's why I paid to be an artist. I can print money as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like,
exactly.
If you're creative, if you're building stuff, you're printing money. As long as you can market that to people somehow.
Right. Exactly.
Wow, man.
Hey, bros, listen, man. I'll have to be honest. I hate to do this. I'm gonna have to roll out soon, man.
I get it. I hear the party going in the back. There's people there. I'll let you get going. I guess let me post that link one more time. I'll put this on screen for the chat. From bars to Bitcoin is available.
They can just go get it from Amazon. Don't buy it from me because I ain't gonna feel like mailing it out.
I saw that tweet. I saw the boxes. I'm like, yo, this dude fucked himself.
I said, fuck, we're not doing that no more.
Yo,
I got like 200 books I got to sign, so we're not doing that shit. Y'all can just
you have to sign them, you have to repackage, you have to label and ship them individually. Bro, that is so much work.
but it's marketing. Fuck it, it's marketing. So
and it's love though. It's that proof of human, man. I respect that shit. And it's only $33.99 for the paperback, and it looks like the Kindle edition is free. Is that? I don't know, $15.99 to buy it, but you can. I don't know, Kindle Unlimited. If you have that, it's free. So if you have like Kindle subscription model, yeah, dude, it's only available on Amazon right now, right?
Yeah, for right now. I'm we're gonna get in the NFT space soon.
Yes, let's go. I see they're recommending Saifedean's book right under yours, man. So you got yourself way up there in the recommended section.
Oh, thank you, man.
And here's another thing. Ready? Guys, if you're watching and you do have the book, buy it. Go ahead and give it a review. It needs some reviews here on Amazon. I want it to get some ratings. Another thing I like for NFTs is you can always reward people with them, right? It's like Nathan said, he can print money. So instead of giving money away to your fans or followers or for engagement, you could just print NFTs and give them to people saying, hey, go leave me a review on Amazon and send me your address, and boom, they get an NFT. You didn't have to pay anything for it, and it's just, it almost feels like a handshake for a handshake, like you know what I mean?
I got you, bro. Hey, you put me down, brother. I'll definitely get it going, man. If I gave you my word, I'll do it.
All right, no, I'll be in touch.
You heard it here first.
Yeah,
yes, sir. I'll do it.
Be able to get from bars to Bitcoin to NFTs.
Ooh, shit!
All right, with the Bitcoin vegan and Ken collab.
NFT vegan.
All right, though, man.
Better claim it while it still exists.
Thanks for tuning in. As always, have a day and enjoy the outro music.
Love you. Bye.
Peace, man. Peace, man.
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.